We know that there's different procedures that we put in place for RtI problem solving depending on the developmental level of the child. And when we look at K through 12, we're always focusing on foundational skills. We never lose sight of foundational skills. But at 3 to 6, when we're really focusing on moving them away from that basic skill foundation and moving into comprehension and a higher order learning. And then 6 through 12, when I think about reading, it's all of that adolescent literacy and those vocabulary enhanced interventions for our kids so that they can interact with the curriculum. Now, every curriculum specialist that I talk to, every time I mention the words end of course exam, they start to turn white and start to have seizures. And because people are not understanding that at the high school level, and I'm serious, right? And we joke about how higher order these new exams are going to be for our kids in high school. And so it's more than just having the foundational skill. They have to have comprehension and understanding built in. They have to learn strategies. They have to learn strategies to interact with the curriculum. It's not just about the foundational skill. Now, the IES practice guides, you've heard me talk about them before. On the What Works website, What Works Clearinghouse website, the Center on Instruction has a list of IES practice guides, and they're all free. And those IES practice guides actually have embedded in them instructional strategies that we should be teaching along with the interventions at the tiers for math and reading. And let me give you the website. It's www.whatworks, that's one word, whatworks.ed.gov, whatworks.ed.gov. Right on the front page, it's on the right-hand side, and it says IES practice guides. It goes from elementary reading, secondary literacy, math, behavior. But the Center on Instruction has been given the U.S. Department of Ed's grant funding to look at all the research-based evidence practices for delivery of instruction and aligning it with the intervention. And so what I tell, just when I tell teams when I meet with them, they're free. I love free. They're free. They're the best that there is by the best minds in education. And if every campus-based RtI team had one of those, the intervention piece would be solid, rock solid. Because we'd look at what your intervention does and how it aligns with everything else. And what kind of strategies do we have to teach these children along with their foundational skills in order to learn. And so I find that those guides as my guidance when I talk about RtI, when I'm working with teams and I'm working with kids. What does that say? And how are we doing it? Checks and balances.